Hi. Okay, we're going to be doing our weekly reading inside because it's very hot in California today, and I didn't feel like sitting out there and dealing with the sweating hot. So, we're going to be doing our reading this week from Doreen Virtue's Magical Messages from the Fairies. This is the one that jumped out, so that's the one we're doing. Alrighty. I've actually recorded this 3 times, and my computer keeps shutting down, so I'm going to ask Spirit to please allow this to go through. I don't use the same cards that were pulled before because I like it to be fresh, and it's interesting because the last time I got the same cards twice. So the message, if it's that important, it's going to come across again. So, whoop, that's it. Easy does it. Didn't get this one before, but it's a good one. Stop trying so hard to control everything around you, and all the doors were open for you. This is a really important card, and I totally get this because this is me. We got to let it go. We got to put it out there to the universe what it is that we want. The universe already knows, and we've got to step back and pull our energy back in and stop trying to figure it out, stop trying to push things to happen, because things are going to happen in divine timing when it's in our highest and in our best, not necessarily when we decide it is supposed to happen. What they're showing is it's an ocean scene, and we have an angel flying up out of the wave, and there are dolphins. There's 3 dolphins that are diving in, and I've been getting a lot of messages from dolphin lately. They're very loving and very playful, and they're very trusting, and Spirit's asking to maybe don't take things so seriously. The dolphins, to me, the dolphins represent being playful, so maybe go a little, take it a little lighter, don't be so, it's not so tragic. The fact that there's 3, however, to me, 3 represents coming full circle and completion. So there might be, maybe it's a time that's been turbulent. Actually, I see that because there's kind of like a stormy kind of scene in the back, but there's a rainbow right here, which means rainbows, of course, always come after the storm. We know that. So maybe we've been having, we've been going through a stormy time in our life. And perhaps this is the last little time before things come about. We've been shown that things were coming, or we've felt that things were going to be coming about for us, but it hasn't come here yet. And yet with the rainbow, that promises good things. It's a promise after the storm, so I feel like it's coming very soon. I'm going to look in the book and see if Doreen has something specifically that I'm not picking up on. Oh, I get that now. This is what she said. The dolphins, they're riding the wave. So instead of pushing our way through, she says the dolphin rides the waves with joy and ease. So will the waves of your life carry if you relax and everything flows. Okay, so clearly, if you're riding a wave, you don't have to do any work, right? The wave carries you. So like I said, we've already put our request out to the universe. But we've been trying to force our way, and if we would just turn around and go with the flow, with the wave that's trying to carry us, it would be easier for us. Perhaps there's underlying fears that have gotten in the way, that's put up blocks and barriers, because truly, it truly ends up being fear that blocks almost everything from coming to us. So they're asking us to let go of the situation. Additional meetings, relax, have fun, go play, connect with dolphins, take a sea bath, go for a swim. Just basically get out of your own way. I hear it. I hear you. I'm just going to stop right there because that message is really loud. So we'll go to the next message. It's hard for me to relax and play, you know? Maybe that's a message that I'm going to send out to you as well. Whoa, our card just flipped. Is that a lot of us are workaholics. We just work. And like I said, this isn't really work to me, although it is. I love what I do, but I still do it 24/7. And I'm constantly admonished, as I've told people before, to give it a rest and go out and play. And I feel compelled. And so perhaps the things that aren't coming about in my life are because I refuse to stop working. So what's not coming to me in my life is because other people involved in my life are working too much. So maybe if I would start to relax a little bit and have a little bit more fun and go play a little bit, maybe the energy would shift for me. So maybe this is a message to you workaholics out there. Here we are on Labor Day weekend. What are you doing today? I think I'm going to take myself to a movie. How about that? Plan something light and easy. Alrighty. Which one shall it be? This one. Be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. And we see a goddess riding a unicorn. Alright, so forget what anybody else feels that you should be doing or saying. You keep beating yourself up, and you need to stop. You need to be who you are. Recognize what you perceive as your flaws, as your power. Take what you can see in yourself that you would like to readjust, and readjust that if that's what you choose to do. But instead of looking at yourself as flawed or not doing this or that correctly, take the things that you do. Say you are a naive person. Say you're a trusting person. Well, how about turning it around and saying that I'm a loving person, I'm an open person. Say you are a strong person, you are an outspoken person, you are an aggressor, you're someone that goes after what you want. Instead of seeing that you're pushy or that you talk too much, how about you say that you're dedicated and you're determined and you are communicative and you're a people person. So they're asking you to embrace all of your qualities, your dark and your light. See the light in your dark, because you can't have one without the other. Embrace all of who you are and be yourself. And when you are most yourself, when you are real with other people, then you're going to have a real relationship with outside of, in every other aspect of your life. If you are trying to put yourself on, I've been told recently, sure, you need to learn how to wear a mask. And I thought, I always listen to what people say to me, because I thought, all right, maybe this is something I need to pay attention to. I was told that, I wear this mask at work, and I wear this mask with my husband, and I wear this mask with my kids, and you're always just like that. And so I listened, and I wondered, and I have now come to understand and be shown that wrong. I'm not going to wear a mask. I am who I am. This is who I am. The person that's talking to you right now on this webcam is the person that you would meet in person. This is who I am. And I'm okay with who I am. And so for you, just be who you are. Be yourself. There's no need to put on a fake mask. And that's all about self-protection and putting up walls. And if you're going to put on a mask, if you're going to put on a persona of who you are, there's a difference between putting on a mask and putting on different hats. You can put on a hat, and I'm in my work mode. This is my work hat. This is my play hat. This is my mom hat. This is my wife hat. This is my sister hat. There's a difference. There's a difference between putting on a hat and putting on a mask. A mask is hiding who you are. So if you're hiding who you are, you're hiding yourself from yourself and from other people. You're not being real. You're not being authentic. And with that, you're going to draw into you people that are not authentic, people who are faking who they are. So they're asking you to just be who you are. And I'm going to leave that card right there. Okay. So the last card is this one. New career. So your focus is shifting in a positive way and in a successful new direction. So Spirit is giving their approval. You are possibly have been thinking about doing a different line of work. There's all kinds of different meanings for this card. I myself have stopped doing hair, and I'm just doing my spiritual work full time. I don't know that I'm never going to go back to doing hair at all. At this point, this is what I want. This is what I'm being shown to do, so I'm embracing it. So I can speak from this personally. It's a challenge. They're telling you that it's going to be successful, so stick with it. You will be introduced to the right people at the right time. Perhaps you need to take a class that will help you expand or do better with the work that you're doing. Let's see, new career. Maybe there's a healing going on in your career that you had, your work that you're in right now. Maybe there was an issue there, and there's a healing that's taking place that will allow you to move forward. Or maybe that you're having a break right now from something that you were in before, and there's a healing taking place, and maybe you're going to go back to that. I'm going to actually ask and see if there's something else that I'm not getting. The computer just disappeared. Okay, just wanted to make sure you guys were still there. What they're saying is keep your thoughts positive and continue taking any steps that come to you, because you're going to be guided, because obviously Spirit's already said that this direction you're going in is something that they bless, and that it will be positive. So maybe going back to school, like I said, taking courses. It could be saying that you're about to get a promotion. You might be getting a raise in your salary, or what else? Maybe your situation in your life, financial situation in your life is improving, so that you'll be able to embrace this career more fully. A career that you haven't maybe done before, that you wanted to do. Maybe your financial situation is about to improve, so that we will allow that to happen. But this is all based around your career. So it's a positive, it's a go ahead. You know what, I feel like, I know that I always ask for 3 cards, but I feel like there's another card that I'm supposed to ask for. So I'm gonna see what it is. Patience, please. So there's something in your life that you're frustrated with. But they're asking you, they're saying that what is coming for you, what you're asking for is coming about. Patience is what's required. There are unseen factors that you haven't seen. We got this card recently, and I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can see it up close, but you see the butterfly that's just at her finger. Move it closer. Now if you look at it, the butterfly is not on her finger. It's just hovering above her finger. Oh, I'm getting a very emotional feeling coming over me. It's summertime. Everything is absolutely, there's not fresh blossoms. These aren't new blossoms. These are full blossoms. The trees are fully in bloom. The flowers are there. The look on her face is surprise. She's got a surprised look with this butterfly on, and she's just like, oh my gosh, it's here. It's here. It's right here. So Spirit's saying to you, it's right there. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith in what you've been shown. I'm getting emotional here, because it's right there. That there are things going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. And sometimes it feels as though I've been waiting, I keep being shown, I keep being told, and it's not happening. But we can't see what's going on behind the scenes. It's just like, do you remember in school, I remember when in elementary school we were given little plastic cups, and we planted a bean sprout, a little bean thingy, and we did it with, I think we didn't even do it in soil at first. We did it in a paper towel with water so that we could see. And nothing happened, and every day at school we'd go and we'd look, and finally all of a sudden there was this little sprout that would come, a little root that came from this bean. It would crack open. But it took forever, it felt like, before that happened, and finally it was there. And then it was in the soil, and we would watch. And for the longest time, nothing came up above the dirt. It just wasn't growing. Mine was not growing fast enough. Truly, I can tell you, mine was not growing fast enough, because I am probably one of the most impatient people there is. I'm an Aries. You know, we'd want it done yesterday. And if we can't do it ourselves, we push. So they're asking us to not push. They're asking us to understand that there are things below the surface that we're not seeing, but they're absolutely saying that this is here. Patience, please. I'm going to quickly ask. Hopefully my computer will still hold up. It's been cutting out on me. They understand why we want to, because we understand that we're manifestors, that we want what we want to manifest quickly. So they get that. They get that we're impatient. Spirit's not angry at us or our higher selves. You know, they don't get frustrated with us because we get frustrated. They understand that we're still human beings in these, you know, spirit creatures, but in human bodies. And we want things, and we want what we want right now. So it doesn't mean that our prayers haven't been answered just because we haven't had a result. Sorry, my hair gets stuck underneath my arm. Because we haven't had the result that we want. But it is nearly at hand. So this could be in many different ways. It could mean that the money that you feel that you know that you've been waiting for, that you need desperately, is just about there. They're saying stay positive, keep affirming, keep the faith. Your relationship with your soulmate will soon manifest. And the last message that's coming from them is to wait before making a move. If you feel like you're on the verge of doing something, wait, because there might be new information coming. Wait and ask, and wait for the messages to come. So that's it. This week we had 4 messages. I just felt like they had to come out. I was asked last week, actually this week, by somebody to mention, I always say to you that I'm available for readings. I'm always available. I'm doing this full time now, and I'm here. I'm available on my page, which is Angels Whisper, Sherry Columbus on Facebook. I have my personal page, just Sherry Columbus. I'm on LinkedIn as Sherry Columbus. I'm on Google Plus as Sherry Columbus, and I'm on Twitter as Sherry Columbus. I was actually shown that, they said, you always mention that you're on all these places, but you don't say how they can find you. So that's how you can find me. Just look up my name. If you just go to Google and look up Sherry Columbus, you'll see my face, and you'll see all the different things I'm affiliated with. But my website, if you want to get a reading, my website is www.thewhispersofangels.com. And then when you go to that website, you can go scroll through and see different testimonials from different people that I've read for. You can see what different things are offered, what I'm all about, what my gifts are, and how I do what I do. But when you are ready to book a reading and that's what you want to do, you've chosen to do that, go to contact, and my email address is there, and you need to have that email address. It will take you to my PayPal account, and then you can set it all up. We can do a reading like this. I have an account with something called anymeeting.com. It's a free site that you can sign on, and we can see each other this way through the webcam, or you can sign up just on your phone, or I can do a reading, just on FaceTime on your cell phone if you have an iPhone. I can just talk to you. In the past, I just emailed people, whatever way you want to do it. I'm available all kinds of different ways. I have a Skype account, and I could, like I said, figure out what the password is. No one's really asked for that, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, those are the things that I felt like I was supposed to tell you. And other than that, I'm going to go outside and sit in the sun. The sun's chasing me down again. So I got several times that we need to go outside and experience a little bit of the sun. So you have a wonderful week. It was wonderful speaking with you, and I might pop in again sometime during the week with another live reading. I'm not sure. We'll see. But in the meantime, have a wonderful Labor Day weekend for those of you that are here in the United States. I know Canada is different and other parts of the world, but here, enjoy your 3-day weekend, and we'll see you next week. All right? Blessings.